Portable hand washing sink, portable foot pump powered hand washing sink, portable. Yeah. All right, welcome back to the portable foot pump powered hand washing sink project. Here we have the faucet hose, I'm going to call this because it goes up to the faucet, and that attaches on this side of the pump just like this. Push that on nice and tight, and it should not leak as long as you're using the 5/16 inner diameter hose and the 8mm or 5/16 inch pump nozzle there. This is the supply hose. This goes into the clean water holding bucket, and again we'll push this just right onto here, nice and tight. Also shouldn't leak. Here you can see the hose itself is actually lighter than water, so if you put this in without some kind of weight to hold it down, the hose can float up and sometimes make it so that it doesn't utilize all the water in the bucket, or just might, like this might peak up above the water sometimes, or it might draw in a lot of air, which would make it harder for you to pump the water. So what we've done is we take a 1/2 inch nut. These are about 25 cents at Home Depot or any hardware store, and we've beveled our edge there so that it won't get blocked against the bottom, and then we just put this on. It fits pretty nice, and if you're worried about it slipping off, what you can do is just kind of flatten this out a little bit so water can still flow, but then your nut can't come off. So, and we'll do that after we put that through the lid over here. So this goes through right here, and to the bottom of the bucket, and then this goes in, and then that holds it down in the water. So, and that's it. That's as simple as your supply plumbing is right there. Now on the other end of it, our faucet, we wanted a very inexpensive faucet. And so what we've done is we've taken plumber strap. This is about 1 foot of plumber strap, and we'll just bend it like this in sort of a faucet shape, and we'll put the end of the faucet a little bit further because these corners could be a little sharp. I've honestly never cut myself, and I've never ended up hitting my hand with this at all. If you're worried about it, you can grind these down with a grinder, but honestly it has not been a problem, and they're not that sharp. I mean, sharper than you would like for a nicely manufactured product, but for something that you're just trying to get out in the field very quickly to save lives, I think it's fine. And you just put this like this, and then we'll use zip ties to hold the faucet in place. But first, this has to fit inside the pipe, and so you'll notice that that the pipe is a 1/2 inch inner diameter, and so this won't actually go in. So instead, what we'll do is we'll actually bend this with a pair of pliers, and I had those sitting around here somewhere close by. Here we go. We'll bend this with a pair of pliers, and what we'll do is we'll literally just create a little fold in it. So you just kind of fold this in like a taco, and do the same thing on the other side. And then if you squeeze it together, it should do something like that. I don't know if you can see that very well. It should do something like this, where it's sort of bending like that. Yeah. We'll do that for about an inch of it. Just like that, until it fits nicely inside of our pipe. And you can see it'll hold like that, but it's not it's not that stable, so I would just go another ½ an inch probably, so that it can just slip in there and be secure. And I'm going to use my table here to kind of create that fulcrum point. And then that's it. That's really what I'm looking for, something just like that. The end is bent so it fits inside the tube. It'll hold nicely. You look at our tube right here. This will go in and be very secure. And then our faucet will be adjustable like that. And what I always do is I always aim the faucet right at the hole in our basin, if you have a basin. If you don't have a basin, that's okay too. You don't need one. The basin is really there just to catch people who might drop their bar of soap, catch it from dropping into the gray water. But this will make a fine faucet just like this. So, and I'll show you. All we do is we take this end, and we'll take 3 of these zip ties. These are 4-inch zip ties. They're the tiniest zip ties I could find. And we'll just put them like this. I try to line up the center first. So we know that we want this to overhang a little bit, like that. And then we'll put our first zip tie right here. So that kind of holds the curve. And then put one right on the end here. And last but not least, we'll put one down here. You got to make sure you don't put it below this, right? It's got to go above that so that that can still slip into the pipe. Having it close gives a little bit of friction. When the pipe goes in here, having it maybe right here makes it so that it's a little bit more secure. But if you have it too low, then it'll keep the pipe from slipping up in. So you definitely don't want to do that. Just put it right here like that. Okay, just like that. And then again, we'll check it on our pipe real quick. And then that probably needs to slide up just a little bit. There we go. That's it. So that's it right there, and then you can sort of bend this the way you want it, and this becomes our faucet. Push the pedal here, water comes out right here. You can wash your hands. This is pumped with your foot. Thanks so much for watching, and in the next video we'll show you how it all comes together, fits in the bucket, all assembles together. Thank you.